Cyber attacks are growing in frequency and complexity, with the damage they cause to businesses often being significant and debilitating. Phishing efforts aim to extract critical information from unprepared individuals. Drive-by downloads can deploy ransomware throughout an organization's network, and improper implementation of software or hardware solutions can lead to data breaches that damage reputations. Cybersecurity documentation can reduce these risks by clearly defining an organization's security plans to deal with incidents or disasters. At its root, cybersecurity documentation is the organization of standards and processes used to plan and implement a security solution, assess its strength and efficacy, and recover from an attack or other event that could cause data theft or loss. This doesn't mean a collection of "don't do this" rules. It means intentional, thoughtful planning with concrete goals and deliverables. Good cybersecurity documentation can be divided into 4 categories: plans and policies, processes and implementation, assessment, and disaster and incident documentation. Plans and policies outline the structure of a security solution and provide an overview of what the final product is supposed to look like. Processes and implementation are the steps and procedures that an organization will put in place to maintain its cybersecurity. This includes defining the various solutions required, from software to hardware, and the personnel responsible for them. Assessment is a rigorous evaluation to confirm that the solution satisfies the designated plans, policies, and procedures. If a flaw or loophole is identified, then it's time to reprocess, re-implement, and reassess. Assessments should be done periodically, not just on initial implementation, in the form of security audits, penetration tests, and security awareness testing and training. The last category is disaster and incident documentation. Ideally, this is done both pre- and post-incident and includes things like business continuity planning, data recovery plans, incident triage remediation procedures, and other resources to be utilized in case of emergency. There are many types of documents needed to form an organization's complete cybersecurity documentation, but the following are some of the most important. Cybersecurity policy. The cybersecurity policy is the primary document required for the development and growth of any cybersecurity deployment. It outlines how a company's cybersecurity program operates and the responsibilities of the stakeholders involved. It defines the deployment, daily activities, and milestones of the cybersecurity program, as well as consolidates rules, agreements, standards, and legal requirements for an organization. Data backup policy. A data backup policy outlines the procedures and guidelines to mitigate or prevent data loss from adverse incidents, whether malicious or accidental. These plans usually include a what, when, and how for data backups, data retention policies, and policies related to encryption, anonymization, and loss prevention. Incident Management Plan. The Incident Management Plan defines an organization's immediate responses to incidents that impair business operations or productivity. Incident management plans include preparation such as employee training, process assessments, and stress tests, and actions such as discovery and immediate triage and containment plans. A good incident management plan leads directly to the next type: disaster recovery and business continuity plans. The disaster recovery and business continuity plans are essential documents that outline the preparations for and procedures of an organization during an adverse event that disrupts or ends normal business operation. Events can range from cybersecurity incidents to disruptions from natural disasters, but the goal of disaster recovery and business continuity remains the same: restore normal business operations as quickly and easily as possible. Other types of cybersecurity documentation include remote access policies, risk assessment standard and procedures, and change management policies. As an MSP, cybersecurity documentation services and assistance are something that should be offered in your catalog. It's a concrete value add that doesn't require any expenditures besides time. Good documentation increases business agility and decreases threat vulnerability and response times. Plus, many resellers and end users are required to have it for compliance issues, such as for those getting cyber insurance or those in verticals that handle sensitive data. Want to learn more? reach out to a member of your INGRAMicro sales team to set up a call. Trust INGRAMicro to help you develop a better security strategy for your customers.